Hey, I wanted to shoot a video for you today. It's getting towards the end of February, and gonna have some warm weather. March will have some warm days, and just wanted to shoot a video for you today to talk to you a little bit about some onions. We're getting ready to start planting onions. I had put a video out, I think back in the fall. We had taken some onion from seed, and we grew it out. We were actually planting the onions that day in our greenhouse, and we're overwintering those onions, and they're still alive and they're doing good. They're actually starting to perk up a little bit because we've had a couple of warm days. But I just wanted to show you today. I didn't actually post a video on exactly how we do our onions. We start them from seed when we just started doing this, and the reason we did is because a lot of the times when you go and you buy onions from the store, you buy the sets or you buy the bulb, and you can only get three different kind of onions. You can get a red onion, a yellow onion, and a white onion, and that's pretty much it. So we like to grow like a specialty type onion. What I have today is a Cipollini onion, and it's kind of a it's not a long day onion. It's more of a short day onion, so it doesn't get real big. It doesn't get like enormous like the ones you see in the grocery store. But you can have some that get they'll get pretty good size, but they just have a lot of flavor to them, and they're just a lot different than what you would buy in the store or what you would get from onion sets. So I just wanted to show you how we do it today. Pretty simple. Onions are actually really easy to grow, and I think we can when we start them from seed, they're organic the whole way through, and we know what goes into them, and I feel like we can just raise a better quality onion when you start them from seed versus onions being started from getting them from a manufacturer or distributor or something. So anyway, that's why we started growing them by seed. We used to do the sets, but we don't do it anymore. So first step, all you gotta do is take you a little bit of garden soil, and let me be very specific. Garden soil. Don't use potting mix. Garden soil. You have to use garden soil. I see a lot of people using potting mix, and there's no nutrients whatsoever in potting mix. So those are good for flowers, but you don't want to use those for vegetables. You don't want to use potting mix. You want to use garden soil. So now if you're just starting something, you can use like a starter soil, but I always use garden soil. And that's what we're using today. It's just a garden mix, a garden soil, so not potting mix. So just take it, and I've got a flat here. You can use anything like this that holds a little bit of soil. It's perforated. It's got holes in the bottom, as you can tell. Let the water drain out. So I literally take this garden soil and just throw it in here and just level it out. It'll be, I don't know, half inch thick. Let me grab another thing of soil here. But it'll be, a half inch thick. A couple of scoops of good garden mix in here, and it's about that thick in the tray. It's about that thick. So I don't fill this entire tray up, and then just kind of level it out real good. See if you might need to add a little more soil. Level it out. And then, let's see, just take your seed packet, open it up. We use Johnny's seeds. They seem to do the best for us. We use a couple different seed companies, but most of the time we use Johnny's. They just have a good quality seed, but that's a whole different story. And just take a handful of them. And this is little black seed, onion seeds, pretty tiny, as you can tell. There's one right there. So they're really small, but I just take them and just spread them out here. Just take them and spread them out. And there's no, you don't want to get them too thick, but there's no secret sauce to doing this, but just take the seed, just spread them out. All you want these to do is germinate, and then you want them to grow up. They'll get about that tall. They'll get about that tall right there. Once they get about that tall, you can actually plant them in the ground because they'll start forming roots. But I'll keep you updated as we go along with these. But just, yep, that's it. Take this, take this and just water it really good. Actually, let me run down here and grab my water. I'll be right back. So just take a little bit of water and soak it down real good. Just like that. I pretty much drenched it. I mean, just get it real wet. And then put it in a warm spot. Put it, you can put it, I mean, I've got grow pads in here, but if you've got a, you know, if you got a window seal or something, put it in window seal. All you want these to do is just germinate. Once they germinate and they get about, you know, this tall out of the thing, then you can actually pull them out, and then just the day that you pull them out, don't water them. Let them get a little dry, and then they'll be easier to separate. They'll be easier to pull out. But in the meantime, do not let this dry out. Once you see the top, if the top of this starts to dry a little bit, you start to see it drying up, just water it. Probably almost every day you would want to water this. So just keep it watered. And then, you know, in a couple weeks you'll have some nice onion sprouts. And now I have a mess here on my planting table, but that's all right. So there you go. That's how we start onions. It's pretty simple. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm looking forward to getting back into the swing of things and starting growing some good stuff. And I'll try to post some content out there. So if you have any questions, let me know. And then we'll be out here on our farm, Smith Family Farm, here in Lebanon, Tennessee. Feel free to come out here and see us this summer or spring. We're going to have a variety of vegetables, eggs, and some other stuff. So let me know if you have any questions, and have fun gardening. Thanks so much. Have a great day.